Hello and welcome everybody to Nickel City X-Wing. Belgium is on the line in our first match. Epyonic is our ruler and Ximatique is coming to take it back. It's a big CIS versus Imperial match. We are ready to go. How's everybody doing? Hope you're having a great night. Time has started. We'll start with the CIS 404, moving a one hard. One hard from blue, one hard from brown / gray, whatever color, one hard from green, one hard from red, and one hard from yellow. We'll open up betting. We'll go down the list after this match, after this turn. Well, one turn from Whisper in a cloak, and a one forward from Rack. And he bumps. We are back to dials, and let's go down the list. Starting with the Confederacy of Independent Systems. We've got, how many? 5. Count them 5. Epyonic Arena Aces with Crack Shot. And a plain old DBS 404. Let's go ahead, take a look at the paint job on 404. Clear that off the screen. 404, not found. And then for Imperials and Ximatique, it's Rear Admiral Chernu with Minister Tua, Darth Vader, Proton Bombs, Hull Upgrade, and the Dauntless title. And Whisper with Juke, Collision Detector, Fifth Brother, and Stealth Device. Throw that up. So get your bets in. Exclamation point Nickels to see how many points you have to bet. Exclamation bet 1 for Epyonic, 2 for Ximatique. Whisper decloaks right. Two forwards from everyone so far for the CIS. We'll rotate barrel roll here from green. Red. Build tractor rotate as well. Max did not know he was going to deal with DBS. I don't think either of these players checked the sheet beforehand to see what they were going to face. I really wish I could stop people from looking at the sheet on that kind of thing, but I don't know how to do that. Max saying not to bet him. Stream sniping with the best of them. A 2-turn in from Whisper and a barrel roll. One forward from Rack. We go back to dials. Max not wanting to commit on a direction right away, wanting to see where these Nantexes go, but I'm afraid that's just gonna lock them into a corner. Kind of suspect that Max would like to get them to have to go through all the obstacles, force them in through the obstacles here kind of in the center and lower right, be able to at least deny actions. Can't deny the tractor rotate, but you can deny focuses, you can't deny evades. Getting hits in early is going to be key for him. No ensnares on these Nantaxes. Of course, that's not the meta list. This is pretty much the current meta. Usually another Nantex in there instead of DBS, but DBS had some nice flair, some nice flavor, if you will. DBS, a ship that's definitely not meant to live. Right now we've got 4 bets on Epyonic, 2 bets on Max. Epyonic, the current ruler of Belgium. Max, a former ruler, trying to reclaim the greatness. Looks like we're ready to go here. Whisper, no decloak. 1 hard from 404. Takes a calculate. Blue, 1 hard. Brown, 1 hard. Focuses. Keep it in tight formation. Green, 1 hard. This is a little bit of what I was worried about. Max being bottled into a corner here. A 2 straight from Whisper bumps. 1 straight bumps. He's staying put. We're back to dials. Max thinking about dauntlessing here. Could take a rotate. Max is allowed to do that 1 more time. I believe the rule is 3 turns in a row. Then you get the warning. So theoretically, Max could stay there again. But if he does it again, that would be a fortress. Your street, your rules. I'm pretty worried for Max right now because I think Whisper is about to be bottled into a corner. And no amount of cloaking is going to get him out of it. Rack's a really great ship, especially with Vader, but I'm just not sure. Like we're ready to go. Bad turn away here from... That may have just let him off the hook a little bit. Turn, oh, 4 turns away. One hard, no decloak. Barrel roll. Chernu, the 3 bank. Chernu just attempts lock, only gets objects and whisper. I think that was more just I have an action. Maybe a miracle will happen. Let me know how the audio sounds. Let me know if it's sounding all right, if everything's good. We're back to dials here. I would not be surprised to see 1 hards again from red, green, yellow. Maybe 2s. Could probably get away with 1s from 404, blue, and brown. Chernu's in a weird spot. But Whisper's in a pretty decent position now. Decloak forward, maybe 3 hard in. Not take much in the way of fire. Max is not as aggressive as I am, though. Probably has a plan. Who probably wants to keep his distance, but a large base ship, not sure how successful you can be at that. Like Max is ready. Now he's rethinking Rack's move. Coming down, let's see if we get a decloak here. Be a decloak forward from Whisper. Gets the evade. No bombs. 1 hard in from, or 2 hard, excuse me, in from red. Focus. Yellow. Also a focus. Green. 2 hard. And that actually bumps at the tail end. Blue, 3 hard. Focusing. 3 hards. Calculates. Gray, 3 hard. And a focus. Max gets the moves now. Chernu, 1 forward. Will reinforce his front. For 3 turns. Has no way of acquiring locks, so I expect to see either a barrel roll or a focus here. Focus token it is. Max will measure for Vader. just outside of range 2 for all these ships. So no Vader. Jernu is going to take that first shot. Range 3 into the green Nantex. The roll. 2 hits. Green, the defense. 4 big dice. We'll take 1. First blood goes to Max, but Max blood might go to Whisper. Range 2 obstructed into green as well for just 1. Roll 1 evade, and he Whisper jukes it. Green takes another. At half points, Whisper takes an evade for his ability, or her ability rather. Brown checks for range, has range 3 onto Whisper. This is going to be 2 on 4. This is a stealth device. All right. 2 hits. Range 3 stealth device bumps it up to 4. Whisper has a focus. Focuses. Gets the evades necessary. Blue now. Is he in range of Rack? Is range 3 obstructed. That's going to bump Rack up to 2 defense dice. So this will be 2 on 2. Bends for 1. Rack rolls. Gets the evade. EBS. Range 3. This is unobstructed. Could take range 2 onto Whisper. But is going to go on to Rack. Range 3 unobstructed. So 2 dice. Primary shot here. That's going to be 1 crit. Rack rolls 1. Blanks out. Takes a shield. 3 shots down. 3 to go. Yellow. No bullseye. Nothing out the right side either. Green. Should have bullseye. Does. Range 3 bullseye. So this is going to be 3 on 1. On to Rack. For hit, crit. Coming in. Rack rolls. Blanks out again. Takes 2. Red now. Also has bullseye. Range 3. Focuses for 2, guarantees 1. Faders, reinforced, doesn't matter. So, shields down on Rack. All things considered, taking only 4 damage there, pretty okay. Whisper will recloak. And we are back to dials. So half points on green, Rack down shields. Probably not an even trade. I mean, I know it's not even because it's 4 damage to 2. It's going to be pretty imperative for Max to start eliminating shots coming in onto Rack this turn. I'm a little worried about Whisper, considering his decloak options are, I guess they're not limited because of collision detector. He could decloak right. He could decloak forward. He could decloak left. Not sure. But these Nantek's abilities to move arcs, put everything in. Final bets 5-2 in favor of the Nantex and the meta. Epyonic going full dark side. We'll remind everyone that we're doing a stream night doubleheader tonight. Second game, 8 p.m. It's Nako Alani versus Catherine. In an Empire versus Empire. Who's got the more Empire list? Maybe brute force versus regular force. A good selling point. Venom Jen, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. How are you? We do have some points. Let's bring in Gerd for that scoring update.
The score is now Max 16, Epyonic 0.
Thanks, Gerd. Oh, Venom, you gotta make time, bud. Gotta make it. Lupin Pin. Lupin Pin. I'm not sure how to say it. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome. Hope you're having a nice night. Enjoying a little X-Wing action. Where'd you guys see us from? What brings you our way? Oh, I know, man. Work and school. General living makes watching things on Twitch hard, but it's X-Wing. Priorities, you know? Like, yeah, school's gonna try and set you up for your life, but is it really worth it when there's X-Wing on? I don't know. From Exile. What a great guy. Command. There you go. All right. Rocketbot's delayed, but gets there sometimes. About 51 minutes left in this match. The only points right now are maxes. So Rack looks to be in a little bit of trouble. All right, system face, here we come. Decloak forward from Whisper, and it'll spend a collision detector charge. And takes an evade. 404, the right turn in. So calling a decloak left and a candy cane in from Whisper and just kind of whiffing on that. It's not the worst thing to happen. Well, if we're just going to take a lock. I was gonna lock Whisper. Great, the 2 hard. I'll have to roll for a straight. Gets a roll. Takes a strain. We'll take a tractor to rotate the arc. Takes that rotate the boost forward off the cloud. We'll have to roll for another strain. Doesn't take it. Joshua, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in all the way from Colombia. Green going for that big block. We'll take a focus. Red. Taking focus as well. 1 bank from yellow. Blue bumps as well. Let's see what Whisper's got in store. Jirnu, the 3 turn. Beautiful. Will reinforce his rear. Whisper is on a rock, but he has collision detector. Whisper is the one who has to worry right now. Whisper does get caught. Whisper ignores the rock, so it still doesn't cost him or her. But also, Whisper doesn't get anything. Vader could do a damage onto yellow, could try to remove a token from green or red. He's gonna Vader red. And red will take a damage. Tiranu, range 1 now into red. 4 dice. Gets 2 crits in. Red rolls. 2 evades. Whisper, no shots. Brown gonna check arc. Has range 2 obstructed into Whisper. So this is gonna be 2 on 2, 4. For 1 crit. Whisper rolls. It's gonna need to spend a force. It's the evade by spending the force. Green, no shots. DBS, no shots. Blue will get a shot in on rack. Looks like it's range 2 bullseye, so rack isn't going to get a dice, just a reinforce. He'll hit crit. Rack will take a crit. So wounded pilot. Yellow now is going to get a range 1 unobstructed shot onto Whisper. That's 3 big hits. Whisper rolls. Ooh. Spends the evade token. Takes no damage. Now it's red. Range 1 as well. That's another 3. Whisper out of token. Whisper rolls. And he's taking their sheet. Whisper's a girl. So stealth device down and Whisper half pointed. We're back to dials here. And Whisper's in a world of pain. Chiranu is shieldless, and not one of the aces is down yet. Let's go to Gerg with that scoring update.
Your score now is Ximatique 16, Epyonic 46.
Yeah, Epyonic natties out twice from range 1. Whisper pays the price and will probably have to collision detect again here.
It's a trap! It's a trap!
This is prime proton bomb territory, though. Let's see if Chiranu can get some damage through on that drop if it's coming. How do you guys like the new map? I went for something with like high contrast for optimum obstacle visibility, but still looks nice and spacey. Put some work into it. Reminder that this game is for control of Belgium. Max 1 is right in a number 1 contenders match. Epyonic, the current ruler. Yeah, I think Whisper the 4K with a collision detector charge is the play to make here. I think blue and yellow could potentially be doing 1 hards and then taking the tractor to rotate and just get more shots on Whisper, not giving a damn about their health situation. Like we're ready to go here. Let's see if we get proton bomb, perhaps. Are getting that drop. Now the aces get to move. Green, 2 forward. It's a little close for comfort. He probably should take a tractor. Tractor rotate. Let's see if it's a barrel roll to the right here. exactly what we get. And a focus. Talon roll here from DBS 404. Takes a stress. One bank clears stress from Gray. Takes a focus. Red, the 3 hard, takes a focus. Yellow, a 3 hard as well. I'm not sure there's much yellow can do. I guess he could boost himself forward onto the cloud. Takes a tractor. Rotates their arc. He boosts forward. We'll have to roll for a strain. Safe from a strain. Takes a focus. Blue, the 1 hard left. Takes a tractor to rotate his arc. Barrel rolls. Takes a focus. Whisper. 3 hard. Bumps. Spends the other collision detector charge. No action, and unfortunately no shots. New. 1 banks. Fixes his crit. Bomb goes off. Doesn't take anyone. Rack measures. Has no one to Vader. Thinking about doing a Minister Tua. Take a look at that card. Start of the engagement phase. If you are damaged, you may perform a red reinforced action. I think he's only taken 1 shot here. Still debating whether or not he should minister Tua. Take a red reinforced action. The problem is the blues on the decimator aren't that varied. Only the 1 banks and forward moves. And he probably wants to 2-turn next turn. So he's not going to. Gonna take a shot now. Green is wounded. This is gonna be a range 3. Shot on the green, so 3 versus 3. Green is tractor. Does he spend a force here to put it to 2? Spends Vader. 2 natty evades. The dice have been kind to Epyonic tonight. Three now. Gonna take a return shot, range 3 onto crack. 2 versus 1. Changes that 1 into 1 hit. That is gonna go through. Chirnu down to 11. I mean, range 3 to Whisper. That's hit crit. Whisper evades. Red now. Or DBS maybe. DBS. Range 2 to Whisper. Or a crit. Has the target lock. And is going to spend it. That's 2 crits coming into Whisper. Whisper. 2 evades again. Red. Range 2 obstructed now onto Whisper. 2 hits. Whisper needs some paint here. 1 evade. Has 5th brother. Spends it. Takes nothing. Whisper lives. We're back to dials. So I believe if you can't do the thing, you can't pay the cost, right? Because, like, for the Nantexes, right? They can't take a tractor if they're not allowed to rotate. Like a stressed Nantex can't take a tractor to barrel roll or whatever because they wouldn't be allowed to rotate because of the stress token. Same thing with Vader. Couldn't pay that force if you can't actually do Vader's action. I'm open to being wrong, but that's how I've always interpreted it. Points haven't changed. We got about 32 minutes left in this match. Max has done a good job just keeping alive. That proton bomb scaring off all the bugs into repositioning away. Max stream sniping. But he's stream sniping and backing up what I said, so I approve of this measure. Yeah, it's just like Foresight. You can check Foresight and then spend. But I believe if you check, you have to spend. Something like that. So, like, I think the sequence of events is, like, I would like to Vader. I check. I don't have Vader. I don't spend. I check. I do have Vader. I can't choose to not spend at that point. Yeah, exactly. I don't think that's right. Debrief. If you check, you need to spend if you're able to. So you can't check and then decide not to. If you check, you have to spend if that action can be resolved, if that effect can be resolved. But you can basically check for free, and if nothing's there, you don't have to pay for that. Rules are fun. No bomb. Looks like we're ready to go. No decloaks. Whisper isn't. Yeah, I agree, Hawked. I think you're right. It's treated as the force isn't a cost of the ability, it's a cost of having the ability trigger. Taking a tractor green is to barrel roll, move his arc forward, and take that focus. Blue now. Let's see if he takes a tractor. We'll rotate his arc to the left, maybe do a barrel roll. Rotate, let's see if he moves on the tractor or decides to stay there. Barrel's right, hoping to get a block in on Whisper. Red, a right 3 hard. He's in a bit of an awkward position. I think maybe just taking a focus is the call here. That's what it is. 404. 2 hard. Clear stress, but does bump. One hard. And a focus. So 2 hards. We'll have to roll for a strain. Takes it. Well, takes the tractor to rotate. Rotates right. And barrel rolls right as well. See if it's rack or Whisper now. Whisper. 1 hard. He's in range 1 of blue. You can barrel roll to the right. I think you've got to try that. That's what I think Max is checking. Well, he didn't know. I don't think either player checked the other's list before submitting their own. Like we're gonna get a barrel roll here. To the left? That's interesting to me. Here comes Rack around with a 3 hard turn. He's going to coordinate Whisper a cloak. And that is stressful onto Rack. Interesting. Plan all comes together. So no shots. Red has a range 3 onto Whisper. So this is going to be 2 versus 5 here. Two big dice. 2 hits coming in. Epyonic has rolled really well here. Whisper gets the 2 evades. Does yellow have this range 3 shot? Does. Range 3 obstructed. So this is 6 dice to get 1 evade. You would presume absolutely wrong. I put the list on my little sheet as soon as they're submitted so I can keep track. You guys are competitive enough to check the list to gain a competitive advantage. That's I mean, go for it. These games don't actually mean anything. You don't actually get Belgium. Whisper, unfortunately, is going to have to spend a force. Takes 1, and Whisper's down to 1 health left. I won't post them for like tournaments, but most of the time people aren't. I'll just say this: if you guys are being like ultra competitive on this stream, like you're doing it wrong. I always want to win, but you end up losing. Not a big deal. 23 minutes left. Still 46-16. Whisper on the brink of death. Jiranu just hasn't been able to get shots off. In general, that's been a problem for Max so far. Just being able to get shots. I'll take this planning phase to say, if you haven't joined our Discord, why not go ahead and join our Discord? Lots of fun discussion happening every day. If you want, you can get replays of all our games. Ooh, happy birthday to Steve. That was the final to the last Galaxies, Gregor. It was Nantex on Nantex, and the Nantex with the bigger bid won. Happy birthday to Steve. A cool 21 years old today. Been 21 for the last 25 years, but that's not the point. And if you're watching, you like what you see, why not smash that follow button? Smash the subscribe, smash the Twitch Prime, whatever you got. Whisper decloaks forward. Takes an evade token. Blue turning in. Takes focus. Green the 1 bank. Takes focus as well. $404. 1 hard turn right. Go for a lock on the Whisper. Has it. Red goes through the cloud, 1 forward. Rolls for strain. Safe. Yellow clears. Strain with the 1 bank. Takes a focus. Last but not least, brown. Forward. Probably want a tractor here. Turn your arc to the front. Factoring to the front. Gonna barrel roll right. And takes the focus. Whisper. Candy caning in. One hard. Takes the focus. Cheernu, I'm betting on the one bank. One bank it is. Here's stress. Let's see if we get that reinforced. But it's going to take a target lock instead onto blue. Deciding it's time for some damage. Card of engagement. Let's see if we get a Vader charge here. Blue takes a card. And Max takes a 2-0 reinforced to the front. So that's stressful. Range 1 now from Chirano into blue. 4 big dice and a target lock. 3 hits. Target locks to blank. 4 big hits coming into blue. The bug rolls. 1 evade, 3 damage. That's a dead bug. Whisper now, range 2 into green. Whisper, range 2 into green. Green, of course, was half pointed early. If Whisper can sneak 2 in here. Only 1. Green rolls. That's 1 evade. Jukes it. Does green spend? Green decides to just take 1. Whisper gets an extra evade token. Things are getting interesting now with 16 minutes to go. Range 3 now onto rack. 2 dice from red. The roll. No dice there. Well, dice, but nothing went through. EBS. Has range 3 onto Whisper or range 2 onto rack. Yes, hit crit into Whisper. Whisper evades. No shots for yellow. Brown now. Range 3 obstructed. 2 versus 4. That's going to be 2 hits into Whisper. 3 evades. Now here's the big shot. Green into Whisper, I'm guessing. Could take an extra dice into Chiranu if he wanted to. Choices. reinforces off on this shot into rack. Three on one into rack now. No reinforce. Hit crit coming in. Rack rolls. Doesn't have Vader, so hit crit's taken. Oh, a fuel leak. Not a great one. We're back to dials. And by the slimmest of margins, it's
Ximatique 48, Epyonic 46.
a lot of time left, a lot of game left to happen. But for the time period, Max is in the lead. EBS is coming around for range 1 bangers though on Chiranu. Chiranu does have one bomb left, but it's useless this turn. And no collision detector charges left for Max. Red is damaged. Yellow is fully healthy. Brown fully healthy. Green has one health left. Our local guests on our stream tonight were fascinated when I told them you were hosting a game for the rulership of Belgium. Well, you know, sometimes you just gotta put up things you don't own. Like the entire country of Belgium. A lot of thinking here. Yeah, you can pay for the rights to buy my PC. I'll sell it to either of you. Even if the loser wins. I'll sell my PC. I would love to sell. Looks like we're ready to go. Decloak here from Whisper. Ooh, the big decloak to the right. Gonna be right back. Do you like that better? Takes the evade. Green, one banking. We'll rotate the arc to the left after taking a tractor. Let's see if he also moves. Doesn't look like he's going to reposition himself. Catherine, I've got options. I've got options for you. Brown, big forward move here. 2 forward. Arc is currently pointed forward. Just takes a focus. 404. Big 4 forward as well. Takes a calculate. Red the 1 hard. Takes a focus. Yellow, 1 bank. Or 2 bank, rather. Takes a focus. All right, let's see what happens here. Whisper, candy canes in. Takes a focus. Chirnu. A 2 forward bumps. It's gonna retake stress for the Dauntless title to do an action, and let's see what that action's gonna be. Is it clearing fuel leak or taking that reinforce? I think the reinforce might be more useful. So many shots coming in. But it's going to be a target lock here. It will be a target lock. As red or yellow. Red is already injured, so that makes the most sense right there. Do we get a Vader charge? We do. Vader on red. Red takes a card, and that's going to be half points in on red. Chirnu range 2 onto red with a target lock. 3 on 3. 1 crit. Target locks the blanks. That's going to be hit crit on the red. Red gonna roll. 2 evades. Doesn't even have to spend their token. Whisper has range 1 into red if he wants it, or range 1 into yellow. Coming back into red, this is gonna be 4 dice on 3. Whisper. Good 5th brother for 5th brother. That's gonna be 2 hits, 2 crits coming in. Bends the focus after the juke. Takes 2, and red's gonna die. So red off the board. Whisper takes another evade. Brown. Range 3 obstructed onto Rack. Rack is 1 away from half. Gonna be 2. Rack rolls. Takes 2. That's going to be half points. Breathe now. Range 2 into Rack. Whatever green rolls, what Rack's going to take. It's going to be hit crit. Rack down to 5. At 4, rather. Because of fuel leak. So Rack at 4. 404, range 0 now onto rack. For 2 more. Back down to 2. 404 takes a crit. Range 2 bullseye into rack now. If it's 2 hits, rack is dead. And it's 3. Rack goes down. Now it might be too little, too late for Ximatique. There is the concede from Ximatique. 3 minutes left. Nothing he could do there. Whisper couldn't solo 64 points in 1 turn. Don't think. 74 points in 1 turn. Don't think that's going to happen for Whisper. The bug meta strikes again. Let's take a look at these dice stats. Ximatique rolls negative 1.75 red. Negative 0.06 green, so pretty average on green. Red rolled positive, both positive 4.75 on the reds. Belgium's luck helping him out. So Epyonic remains in control of Belgium. Good game to Ximatique, good game to Epyonic. Pay out the bets. Left side is the winner. Congratulations. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to be back in about 17 minutes with your second match of the night. It's Catherine versus Nakoalani.